We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Walter Johnson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Come on, slide. Get down, get down.
Throw won't get him.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Striding in, Mickey Mantle having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lou Gehrig.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gehrig.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Dunn, originally from New York State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. One run on 3 hits and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Let's go,
well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
All right, one time right here.
Hey, 90 feet anyway.
The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there.
Get your pitch, huh?
Striding forward now is the DH, Lou Gehrig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 home. Belted high and deep into right center. Hayes on the run for it. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 51 on the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Mickey Mantle. The winning run is at first base.
Mantle. Hey, I need you right here. One time. Hey, here we go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Possible winning run on second. No one out.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Ted Williams, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hey, keep it going now. Keep it going.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Don Mattingly will bat next. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third.
Mattingly. And need you right here now. Here we go.
The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And a relay to the plate. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Jorge Posada. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. New York used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Garrett Cole gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,000.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Lefty Grove gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center.
You're scoring.
Markakis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Into the box,
The
Mickey
batter,
Mantle.
number
And he's got
7.
runners at the corners here with
Designated
only
hitter.
one gone.
Mickey Mantle.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter.
Into the box
The batter,
now,
number
Mickey
7.
Mantle earned himself an
Designated
RBI
hitter.
with a sac fly
Mickey
his last time at the plate.
Mantle.
Yeah, what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Come on, baby.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 754 career. One shy of Hank Aaron. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that.
Striding forward
batter,
now, the
number
Yankee
7.
cleanup hitter, Mickey
Designated
Mantle.
hitter.
He comes in 1 for
Mickey
2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Mantle.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
Strike 1 to start the
Hey, get a
at-bat.
good one up there, huh?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Rutschman has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in once
batter,
again,
number
Mickey
7.
Mantle. He'll look to bounce
Designated
back
hitter.
after striking out his
Mickey
last time up.
Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly,
The
buddy.
1-1 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Drive it. Let's go right here. See it. Drive it. Let's go right here.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and we are tied again. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The New York Yankees with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Hal Newhouser earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.